Good growlings, Rusty Dog here. Welcome to Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Wow, small crowd today. Yeah, I've streamed a bit earlier today because there's football on later. I won't run over into the match, even though football's not my thing, doesn't really interest me at all. Um, England's in the final, so I might watch it, and I know a lot of people are going to want to, so I'm not going to run anywhere into the time. So it's 3:30 my time. The match starts at 8. There's probably some lead up to that before then. I don't know, but either way, um, I hope to be done way before, so we're all good. Um, yeah. So anyway, welcome everyone to Elite Dangerous. Right, I'm not going to make any secret of the fact that I rage quit this game yesterday because I don't know. I guess I just wasn't in the mood, too tired. Um, but twice now I've had this thing happen where this is twice last night, by the way. It's never happened before, where you start a mission and then during the mission you get mission critical message, and what that does is it changes the parameters of the mission. Um, Now, one of those missions was fine, the other one was not. So basically, on the first one, I had to do an evacuated site. Now, as far as I'm aware, if it says an empty site, it means there's no personnel there, like scientists and stuff, but there could be scavengers. An evacuated site, for me, generally should mean completely empty, devoid of life. Now, I got one that was on an evacuated site. It was, I don't know what the threat level was. But on the way, they said that, oh, mission critical update. Our message was intercepted about the mission, so there's going to be scavengers there. So please take out the scavengers and then do the mission. Okay, no problem. So I got there, 6 scavengers. Fine. Took out the 6 scavengers, completed the mission. No problemo. Um, And then earlier that evening, I did a mission that was a threat level 5. And the reason I did the mission was because I needed the reward that it was offering for the upgrades I'm going to do now. And I needed that reward. So I took the mission. And it was, I can't remember what the mission was now. I think it was, oh yeah, it was just to basically kill everybody on the site. It's basically empty the area of its occupants. So some guards, some scientists, and blah, blah, blah. So I get there, and I'm thinking, okay, threat 5, it's going to be a fair number of people. And it was 21. And I thought, 21 versus me. But I did it. I did it. I was quite proud. I dispatched all of them. And then to finish off, I needed to get one more item. I think it was chemical inventory I needed. I needed two or more, and this one offered 5. So I thought, okay. And it was a threat level 4. So, fine, threat level 4. Okay. I've just done a threat level 5 with ease. So this shouldn't be too difficult. So I did this threat level 4, and I got this message on the way that I can't remember what it said now. Yeah, I can't remember, but it was a mission update. Anyway, I can't remember what the actual words were. So when I was approaching the base, the moment I got within 2 kilometers of it, because most of the time you can get within 2 kilometers, is not a problem. The whole base started firing at me, like everything. There was a ship overhead. I think it was a Python. A Python firing at me. There was a Goliath, and all the settlement defenses. I managed to get out of there, and I came back, and I parked my ship 2 kilometers out. and I SRV'd into the base, and I had to kill the guards that were there. I can't remember how many, but there wasn't that many. I could easily normally deal with it. And so I went in and I fired on the first guy, killed him. The Goliath looked at me and started firing on me. I tried to take the Goliath out, took his shields down, but the hull on those things, you just don't have enough ammo. So I got in my SRV, tried to focus on the full reverse, tried to focus on the Goliath, couldn't do it. Kept reversing, got out, got to my ship, and then decided I needed a better ship. So I came to Jameson, picked up this Anaconda, changed some of the loadout, loaded it with dumbfires and all sorts. Because Frontier have really moved the goalposts on what a ship can do on the ground. It's dumbfires, and they've kind of made every other weapon like not be effective to ground targets. It doesn't make any sense, but anyway, they've done that. They're just changing the rules for the sake of gameplay. So anyway, they did that, and I came down with this ship. It's got massive shields on it, and so I was able to just point at the base and start firing. Took the Goliath out. I think I took the Goliath out, yeah. But I'll tell you about the Goliath in a minute. Because it was just floating around. So there was an eagle in the air firing at me, so I took him down. Then another one came, so I took him down. The settlement defenses, again, forget it. You don't have enough missiles to take one of those out, because the percentage of integrity doesn't go down quick enough. So that was impossible. And I thought, this is only supposed to be a threat level 4. I accept the mission parameters have changed, but Jesus, this is getting a little bit ridiculous now. So I zoomed up into, the Goliath, yeah, I'll tell you what happened there. It was hovering on the ground, and I kept firing dumbfires at it, all around it. It wouldn't die, so I decided I was going to nosedive it. So I did. I rammed, it was hovering really close to the ground, so I just, in the middle of the settlement. So I nosedived straight in and smashed it right on the nose. And it blew up. The problem is, as you might know if you've tried this, if you zoom into a base with your ship, it kills your frame rates. And it did. Mine went down to 7 and stayed there. I couldn't move. I could not move the ship. I was on 7 frames per second and nothing was happening. I had no reverse, I had no forward, I couldn't do a thing. So I had to do the 15-second quit. That put me back into orbit, 10 kilometers above. So I landed 2 kilometers out, took the SRV and tried to be stealthy, but it was impossible. I had the Goliath again, and it was just impossible. And so I just said, F this, and I just quit the game. I rage quit it so bad, I used the task manager. I didn't even want to wait for the menus to come up. So yeah, screw it. And one of the problems I find, one of them, there are many problems in all this, is when you take a mission that is a certain threat level. Let's say you have 2 or 3 missions stacked. One of them's a threat level 3, one of them's a 4, one of them's a 5, for example. When you come here and you list your missions down, and it gives you the whole description of the mission, everything that you were told on the terminal, it doesn't show the threat level. So unless you remember which one was the threat level 3, 4, and 5, you're not going to know. There's no way to know. Once you've taken the mission, I don't think there's any way to know what the threat level was. So what Frontier should do is they should have a dynamically altering threat level, so that if it's a threat level 4, then display it first display the threat levels on the missions to remind us when we stack missions. because some of us need reminding, like me. So, and then if a mission critical message comes in and says, you know, this is now the case, the ante has been upped, so to speak, then dynamically change the threat level. Go to 6. I mean, I've seen a threat 6 in Odyssey. I haven't seen it in launch. I've seen it in alpha. I've not seen it in the launch version. I don't know if anyone has anyone seen a threat 6? I'm talking of Odyssey missions only, because I'm almost convinced that they had them in the alpha. I've seen a couple. Yeah, they did. They did have them in alpha. They weren't very frequent, but I'm sure they were there. And then they should change the mission to a threat level 6 or threat level 5 or whatever. Well, actually threat level 6 or 7, because it was certainly way beyond the 5 that I did. And I am finding a lot of inconsistencies with the threat level as a whole, right? Forgetting these missions that pop up, updates. Forget those. I've been to threat level zeros, which were way more of a threat to me than a threat level 3. Particularly like on crash sites where you've got to get the chip or get something off the wreckage or whatever. I've been to a threat level 3 and there was nothing there. Nothing came. I just was able to go there, use the arc cutter, take whatever I needed to finish the mission and leave. Then I did the same mission on a threat 0, and then it dropped 4 people down. I dispatched with them, and then, or of them, I dispatched them. And then another dropship came down and dropped another 2. So that's a threat 0. So their threat level system is completely messed up. So yeah. So this is why I've labeled the stream friend or foe, because I can't decide whether this game is a friend to me or if it's my enemy. Some days I feel it's a friend when I'm enjoying myself, and some days I feel like Frontier have just moved the goalpost and put up hurdles everywhere to say, no, you know, we're not going to let you do this. And I was almost not going to do this stream today because I'd had enough of Elite. But I'm doing it, so here we are. So now that I've got that little ramble out of the way, let's get to the chat and say hi to everybody who's joined us today. So yeah, Steve Zodiac, welcome to you, sir. Hope you're having a good day. Better than me, anyway. Thomas Hughes, hi Thomas. Welcome to you, sir. Happy Shrapnel. Hello, Scallywag. Rhino 1154. Hi, Rhino. Yes, thank you for being here, mate. We have a short? We have a small audience today. I don't know why. Maybe, I know the USA still needs to wake up a little bit early over there, so we'll give them a chance to have their breakfast before we get going. So I'll give it an hour. Happy Shrapnel. No football fan myself, but this is, yeah, exactly. I'm no football fan at all. I really don't have a clue. I've got the basic knowledge of the game. I don't know what offside means. I've had it explained, but who really knows what offside is? Yeah, I don't know. All I do know is that England's in the first final that it's ever been in since 1966 World Cup, and I was born in '66, so yeah, and we won that one. So yeah, obviously I'm rooting for the UK, not for the UK. Obviously, I'm rooting for England today. Yeah, so I wonder what the Scots are going to be doing. Are they going to be rooting for England, or are they going to be rooting for? Is it Italy that they're playing? I don't know. But yeah, it's the Euro something or other final. I don't know what. But England are playing, so I'm going to watch it. I think I might not. I don't have to watch it, but I do have an interest in the result. I do want England to win, of course. But if I don't watch it live, then I'm going to know the result anyway, because there's going to be so much noise outside if we win. the streets are going to go crazy. So I hope people don't get too out of hand because they tend to. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But that's not for another just over 4 hours before kickoff. I'm not going to be anywhere near that town today. So yeah, let's enjoy this and see if I can win today. And then yeah, I'm going to be doing a suit upgrade now, and I'm going to follow that up with an engineering upgrade. Now the upgrade on the suit is one I already have, and the upgrade on the suit is one I already have, but not on this suit. So yeah, it's kind of, but I have to do it because it's gonna what's the word I mean? Consolidate? Is that the word I'm looking for? It's gonna consolidate some upgrades together, so I don't need to use another suit. It'll all make sense in a minute. Yeah. So hey, hi Loot, how are you doing, sir? DNE Knight, DNE Knight. I nearly said light there, but yeah, DNE or D. Is it DNN? DNN? DNE Knight? DNE Knight? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Trent Dabbs, Richard Branson is launching his space plane today. Oh, is that why he was in the news? Oh, cool. Cool, cool. Okay. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Well, hopefully success on that one because I like to see these kind of things progressing and not having any issues. So that's going to be cool. I'll catch that later. Same with the Goodwood Festival of Speed. I'll catch that later. Flexible Not. Hi, Flexible Not. How are you, sir? Mark Shaw is with us. Hi, Mark. Jeffrey Montegrifo. Hey, I hope you didn't hassle the Hoff. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, bugger. Oh, Rhino's in with the jokes. Okay, here's a joke. What do you call a dog that can do magic tricks? Hmm? 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 It's a labracadabrador. Of course it is. Of course it is. What else would it be? And who else should be coming up with dog jokes than me? Right. Zaxi. Hey, Zaxi. Finishing up a mission and... Okay, matey. Enjoy the mission. I hope you don't get Goliathed. Simondo. Psycho. Hi, Simondo. Jad Murdoch. Hi, Jad. S. Linky. Hi, S. Linky. Welcome to you. Just a maximum of 5. Yeah. Eddie Ryan. Hey, Eddie. Mission threat levels are random to say the least. They are completely random. I just ignore them. But Frontier need to put them on the. Ooh, what have I done now? Yeah, Frontier need to put them on the thing, on the transaction panel in the mission description. They really should add it in there. I don't know what the hell they're playing at. Also, I've noticed. Let me just disembark here. Oh, I didn't need to. Hold on. I'll get back in. I keep forgetting that I can do the ship outfitting from within the ship. Even though we've done it from day one. Right. I noticed something. You know how Frontier have sorted out the outfitting screen? Well, let me see. I think that no, not this. The shipyard screen. Sorry, I keep saying outfitting. Shipyard. Where are you? There. Still not used to this. Right. There's something I noticed. Unless it was just me. I don't know. Let me have a look. Right. Is it this? Oh no, it's working now. Oh no, here. Oh, it must be. Right, guys, you see here in this column with the numbers? This is the size of the slot, right? So I could have a 6A power plant here, but it's an 8 slot, right? So why are these labeled T? Is it because they're always 1 or... what am I missing here, guys? Why is my brain not working on this? Why are they labeled T? And the optionals we have 7s and 6s and 5s. Yeah, everything is correct there. I just couldn't figure out what the T's for. Let me go into outfitting and see if I can work this out, because I noticed it yesterday and I was thinking, why is that T there like that? T. Oh, class 0. Class 0. That's what it is. So why isn't it just, doesn't it just not say 0 then? Why have they gone with T? Uh, any excuse for a drink? Oh, in the UK, yeah, for sure. It's a nation of binge drinkers, unfortunately. The main. I don't drink at all. I don't do alcohol. But it's pretty shambolic. Oh yeah, happy. We're the same. When I'm working, when you see me going through missions on the stream, I mean, look how many bugs and broken stuff we uncover. Right? It's just, yeah, it's really, and I think I'll say it right now. You know, even though I've always tried to be optimistic with this, and I still am trying to be. The way that Odyssey got released initially was an embarrassment. No two ways about it. It was complete embarrassment. And they should be embarrassed. I don't know whether they are, Frontier, but they should be, because it was ridiculous the way it was released. Absolutely. But I also believe that they knew what they were getting into. Okay, so before we do that, let's have a just read through. I think I might have missed people on the stream. What did I get up to? Steve Abrahart. Hi, Steve. How are you, sir? Humble Monk. My Combat Anaconda build is... I had to re-outfit it yesterday for some base stuff, so it's not the proper build. So don't worry about it. It's not the proper build. The hard points are not what they're supposed to be. The interior I had to change. It's not quite what it's supposed to be. Yeah. It's not broken till you find it. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Freaky Deaky's in. How you doing? Yeah, you're right, Loot. No, it was. Yeah, we know it was on the shareholders. But, yeah, it doesn't make, you know, they were in a no-win situation. They were either going to pay off the shareholders or pay off the customers. And guess who comes second? We do. Why? Because we've already paid. Let's get real here. We've already paid for the game. So they've got the money. And once the game's sorted, anyway. Right. Who's this guy remind me of? Right. I don't know. Is he an actor? Oh, right. Guys, we're going to do an upgrade today. Now, 11? What we got here at Shinrata? Oh, yeah, Shinny's obviously got everything, right? Every weapon available. Okay, that makes sense. Now, we're going to go into upgrade a suit. I hope I've got everything. So I have a Maverick, which is got nothing on it. So I don't even know why I mentioned it, to be honest. Let me just mouse wheel. Is it this one? Right. I have a Maverick grade 3 with extra backpack. This is the one that I'm using at the moment for infiltration, because it has an extra backpack, right? Obviously, it can carry double, which is fantastic. It's one of the best upgrades you can put on for the Maverick suit to start with, I think. So, it's great. It's nice. I like it. However, if I go back one, I have another Maverick suit that you can see here. which is only a grade 2. But it's engineered with night vision. So I'm going to upgrade it to 3. And now I'll have 2 suits that are grade 3, one with night vision and one with the extra backpack. However, I was playing Elite the last couple of days, farming for stuff, created my own grind because I needed to get some stuff, and I grinded, or ground, is it ground? Grinded, grinded, I think is the correct word. Ground just wouldn't make sense to me. I grinded away so I could get the materials I needed to do the extra backpack on this suit as well from Domino Green. So the end of the day, I will have this suit which will match this one, but it will also have night vision on it. And that will become my new de facto Maverick suit that I'll be using. De facto or default? Who cares? So that means this suit, I can put this one away for a rainy day in case I want to put any more engineering on it. Now, yeah, the stuff I've been collecting, I could instead be concentrating on maybe upgrading a Dominator suit, just getting 2 more power regs and 5 suit schematics, and I can upgrade this suit to grade 4. I've already got a suit at grade 4, so why would I want to do that, right? Got another Maverick suit here with increased air reserves. I can upgrade that to 3 instead and then add the extra backpack. But I'd rather put it on the night vision suit, to be honest. Where's my D4? Here it is. So I've got my Dominator 4, and I'm not too far away from being able to get a grade 5 on that. The problem is, once I upgrade my Maverick from 2 to 3, I'm going to use up a lot of these items. Not all of them. Suit schematic, definitely. They're quite a little bugger to get hold of, those. But yeah, I relied mainly on missions yesterday in order to give me all the bits I needed, like chemical inventory I needed. What else did I need? It doesn't really matter. But a couple of the things that I needed. In fact, can we see from here what it was? Wonder. No, not that one. This guy. So, I needed a couple of suit schematics. I got those. Carbon fiber plating. Picked up a load of those lately. I got plenty. So let me see, 15, 16. Yeah, so I just made it there. Graphene. I mean, look at this. Woo! Talk about trading down, man. I got some trading power. The reason I've got so much graphene is because my 1000 limit was getting near the top, so I traded in a load of different things to buy graphene, knowing I could trade it back down. Obviously, I'm going to still be losing on the exchange rate, but that's how you do things. Yeah, I can't put any more upgrades on Slinky though. That's the thing. That's the thing. I can't do it. I've only got room to put one more upgrade. Not just room on the unlocks, but I've only got materials for one upgrade. So I'm just going to have to take it slowly. The thing is, I don't want to rush through this and just grade 5 my weapons and suits as soon as possible. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get into that trap, because first it becomes a grind, because you have to start all these grinds to get this stuff. And I just can't, I don't want to play this game in a way where it's just running around bases, looting everything, doing an upgrade. Running around, looting everything and doing an upgrade. It's just, that's not gameplay to me. That's just, sometimes you have to, but I don't want to rush through this, because once everything's grade 5 and I've got them engineered well enough, there's nowhere to go after that, Once you've got a really cool Dominator suit and a really cool Maverick and a really cool Artemis, there's nowhere to go after that. So, or let's put it this way, the goals you can have to do things are going to significantly reduce. So I'm really not interested in rushing through it. But there are going to be times when I want to do an upgrade, if I'm after something specific for a reason, or if an upgrade is very close. Like I only need a couple of these and one of those, and I can do an upgrade. Then I'll go after it. But I'm not going to chase it. I'm not going to chase it. I did that a lot in Horizons, and it became boring. The combat is boring because I can't lose. I could just take any of my big ships, like my cutter or my corvette, put turreted weapons on there, and just sit in a Hazres and not do anything. And the turrets will just kill everything around it. Because my shields are so... I don't have to do... I can be away from keyboard. And it just gets boring, so I just don't need to do that rubbish. Anyway, let's get the suit upgrade done, and then we'll go and whiz off and see Domino.
I've got the best stock in the system.
Stark.
Sure.
Stark? Like as in stalk? Don't stalk me. Right, upgrade or sell suits. Well, shell suits. So we got night vision on this one. This is I already have a Dominator suit with night vision somewhere, but I think it's a grade 3 extra backpack. See, this is the thing, the engineer mods, I have a few, but they're all split between different bloody suits. And my best one, the D4 here, it's Dominator 4. D4, I just call it D4. The D4's got nothing on it engineering-wise, which that's something I'm going to have to work on. I've got a D2 here with damage resistance, and I've got one with night vision. Again, grade 2. Now, I could upgrade this one instead. But, yeah, I could. But then put the extra backpack on this one. But the extra backpack on this doesn't get it the values anywhere near the Maverick, because the extra backpack on this still doesn't really outweigh the standard Maverick one. And the Maverick's the one I use the most for infiltration. The Dominator, I only use it to kill. And that's why the grade 4 is in use more than anything. I don't use this one. This one's got added melee, and this one's got improved jump assist. Look at all these Dominators. And each one's got a different add-on. But of course, Frontier won't let us trade one to another suit. They won't let us take it off. And, you know, because they say so. And they can invent some fictional reason why. Oh, it's built into the hybrid suit with nanotechnology and it can't be removed. They can invent any crap they want, but it would just be nice from a gameplay perspective. Just move them around a little bit. Then I wouldn't have to have a wardrobe, you know, the size of... Who can I pick on this time? I did Kim Kardashian last time. I don't know. Right, okay. Oh, God. Let's upgrade my night vision. Let's get it upgraded to 3. This is what I wanted to do, so let's just do it.
There. That should make a difference in your data.
Okay, so now we've got better strength, better regeneration, and I suspect we've just increased our resistances a little. Now.
Anything else you need?
Yeah, but you couldn't give it to me.
Watch your back out there.
How can I watch my back? I haven't got eyes in the back of my head. Right, off we go to Domino. Yeah, we can do it this way. I have to get used to the fact that I can change ships while I'm actually in it, even though that's always been the way inside of inside of Horizons. I keep forgetting that I can do it. Posh Spice. Okay, yeah, why not? Posh Spice. Yeah, we can go with Victoria. Angry. Hey, Angry. Good afternoon to you, sir. Why even call it a slot if you can't remove it? Yeah, well, exactly. Victoria. A nice name, that. What's, here's the thing, guys. This one's for the guys. What's your favourite woman's name? Like, or if you had a kid, or like if you had a child, like a girl, what name would you pick? Like, I think, I was thinking about this the other day. I thought, what's my favourite female name? And it's probably like Julia or something like that. I quite like Julia, and I don't know why. Probably I watched too much Seinfeld. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, Julia. I like Victoria. I don't like all these weird names. You know, this like Lashinqua and all that kind of stuff. Just these made up names that people have. Um, let's put it this way: I wouldn't name my kids that. But am I getting into some weird territory here? Posh Spice has a reusable slot. Oh my God! Did you really just say that? I'll tell you what. When Posh and what's it Beckham when they got ripped by Ali G, they really did it with good humor. I have to say, I'll give them credit. They really took it well. It was very funny, and yeah, they really took it well, both of them. But yeah, I like Julia. I don't know. I kind of old-fashioned with the names, me. I think Sinead. Yeah, I know how to pronounce it, Delahan. Jennifer is Sinead. Really? Jennifer's a nice name as well. I guess because I'm associating it with Aniston and it's just like the face. Abigail. Yeah, Sinead, obviously Sinead O'Connor, so that yeah, I see that. It's a very good Irish name that. Josephine? Josephine. Yeah, Josephine. Abigail. Yeah, you see these are good names. These are like proper good names. Yeah. Where's my anaconda? There she is. Oh, let's not take this guy. Let's take the asp because I want a big jump range, but I also need one that can land on a platform. Mm, where are you? Oh, come on, Aspie. You know, I think the reason I like Victoria, it's all to do with bloody celebrities with me though. It's not from Victoria Beckham though. We have to go way back, guys. Come on, who am I thinking of? Victoria, back in the 80s. Hmm. Hmm. There it is. Ashling. Oh well, yeah. Ashling Duval and Ashling B. She's a comedian in the UK. She's quite pretty actually. Veruca. Victoria Wood. No. See, Andy K knows. Victoria Principal. Yes, baby. How lucky that she married a plastic surgeon. She didn't need any at the time, as I recall. She was extremely pretty. Victoria Principal. Whoa, man. Yeah. Where are we going? We're going to Domino. No, no, no. We're not getting a pizza. We're just going to get some engineering done. Domino Green. It's a pizza. It's a pizza place that's environment friendly. Shut up. Right. Uh, I haven't pinned any blueprints yet for these engineers. So Domino, she's a mouthy one. All right, Horatius. That sounds like Osiris, like that one of those games, one of those space games, Osiris. I'm a man of taste. Crystal with a K. I like Crystal. The only Crystal I know, well, obviously Crystal Gale. She was a singer, and another singer, Crystal. Anyone heard of Crystal Bowersox? Bowersox. She's really good, actually. She's I don't know how to describe Crystal Bowersox's stuff. She's very good. She was on American Idol or whatever. She was seriously good. See, I thought she was very talented. Anyway, yeah, Crystal. Crystal, I like. Yeah, that's good. That's a good name. A good name. Pneumonia? Yeah, not so much. Can you imagine? Now, this is my friend, Pneumonia. Uh, Right, we're getting into weird territory. Yeah. Yeah, so I think for me it would be Julia, or Julie. Variation of that, I guess. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about a certain combination of letters in a certain order that makes you prefer them, makes your brain prefer them to a different set of letters in a different order. I don't think it has anything to do with the letters then. It must be just to do with the sound it makes. I mean, what is it? Why? How do we decide whether we like this word over another word? It has to be the sound, right? 70 virgins. Let's not get there. Here we go with the silly names now. This is why I switched to this ship, because of the jump range. I had a feeling that the engineer was a fair couple of jumps away, so I decided to just
You have left the no-fire zone.
take a longer jump range ship. Oh, having a cup of tea here, but I'm having to drink it quickly because it's getting cold. Yes, Victoria Principle. It was the principle of the thing, really, wasn't it? You couldn't go to sleep with Victoria Principle because you'd end up just being a dream, wouldn't you? You'd just end up being a dream that she had. Sorry, that's a big Dallas reference. Unless you've watched the TV series Dallas, you won't probably have a clue what I'm talking about. You know, I actually re-watched Dallas all the way through many years ago because I had all the episodes and I re-watched all of it. Do you know how long that takes? Do you know how long that takes? Oh man, I love JR. Oh, he was one of the best TV villains, man. JR Ewing. Oh, ooh, man, best TV villain so far, I reckon. That guy. Unless you count Reddington, I don't know whether he's in the same league. I don't know. Nah, Reddington's too much of a good guy as well, though. Parmesan. These are not real names, all right. I mean, that Parmesan's a bit cheesy, really. You know, I don't think I would go with that one. Or unless you're just inventing a pizza, Steve. You're just inventing pizza stuff. Right. Anyway, we need to get to the old engineer. Where is she? And this engineer here, Domino. She never shuts up. This one. The hell's that noise? Is it a bird? Plane? Sorry, I got my window open in my other room and I can hear a noise outside, which if it's a bird, it sounds amazing. If it isn't, then what it is. Strange. Right, we're down to the jackrabbit then. Oh, it was a woman called Sinead, said Jennifer was the English variant, so I took a word for it. Gotcha. Is it though? Sinead and Jennifer, they seem very, very different. I know Sinead is an Irish name, isn't it? My dog is called Stilton. Is that true? I like Stilton cheese. Blue cheese. I don't have it very often, but I do like it on toast. Cheese with the mold built in, because it's had wires going through it, hasn't it? So it's all mold. But now we're going to get onto cheese now, because if I'm going to have cheese, I prefer mature tasting cheese. Otherwise, it's just bland. Is it a twister? Is what a twister, Patrick? Stilton. Can you imagine calling that dog Stilton? What's that dog's name that went viral? Fenton. Oh, if you've not seen Fenton the dog, guys, just look it up on YouTube. The dog ran off chasing sheep in a field, and the guy couldn't call him back. That video went viral. Fenton, Fenton. Oh God. That was excellent. Right, jackrabbit. Oh, I said, is it a bird? Is it a plane? Do you remember Jive Bunny and them? I remember Jive Bunny, yeah, but I don't know much about them. Yeah. Let's twist again. Yeah, like just like we did last summer. I went to one of these bases this week in Odyssey, and it was the one that I had at the end of my last stream. And was it my last stream? I think so. But anyway, I had to switch the graphics settings down to low in order to try and minimize the stuttering I was getting. Oh my God. I was getting some seriously bad stuttering, and it didn't take the stuttering away. So I can only assume that the stuttering I was getting was down to something else, game related, but it certainly wasn't related to my graphics settings. So I put it back up to high. Yeah, and it's amazing because I did have my graphics settings as well this week on medium, and I was coming into like this, right, like what I'm doing right now, just coming into a planet base, and the surface of the planet looked awful. I mean, it just looked terrible. It was not pixely, but you could see it was made up of squares, like you would get in Flight Sim X. It was just kind of weird. And then I switched it up to high and then ultra. Wow, what a difference, guys. I mean, in high it looked really a lot better. And it was just, I said, that's how it's supposed to look. And in medium it was just really crap. It was really bad. What a hell of a drop in quality. And of course in ultra it looked really, really good. Yeah, massive difference. It's amazing how much graphical quality you give up when you get down into medium. So maybe if you have to go to medium, just go there and then up the surface. What's it called again? Not is it material? No, terrain quality. I think yeah, terrain. It's referred to. That Doctor Who is there? Oh no, sorry. Looked like the TARDIS was there. Second. Is this my pad? Again, David Braben into the orange BMW symbol there. Propeller. Let's land. Oh, BMW, of course. I get the reference now. It stands for Braben. Make it work. Candida is a good nose. Is it? Candida. I think there's isn't there a sugar? I think there's a sugar in Spain called Candida. It's like not a sugar, like a sweetener. Spain called Candida, something like that. I think so. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, let's discuss some random stuff, shall we? Why not? While I'm getting this done. Oh God. You guys are going down some weird alleys here. Canderel. Try Canderel in your coffee. My tea's getting ever colder. Ugh. I'll tell you one thing I've never ever done. Talking of random stuff. I've never warmed up a cup of tea in a microwave. The Americans do that, right? The Americans, they make tea in a microwave, is that right? That is so bizarre. I suppose it's quick, but you know, know, it's kind of weird that you guys don't have kettles. Tea has to be done in a kettle, and proper tea has to be done in a teapot. Just the way it is. But microwave? Right, here we go. Get ready for the old rhetoric.
Just can't stay away. I don't blame you. I am pretty great. Wow, that sounded arrogant, didn't it?
Yeah, it did just a little bit, Domino. And I wouldn't mind, but you are a little bit pretty, so we'll let it slide. Looks like she's handcuffed. Are you handcuffed? Are you in a ankle bracelet? Can't leave. Oh, shoulders going. I tell you, some of the animations on these characters are really good. And I don't know if you noticed there when she flexed her shoulders back, this strap moved independently of the arm. It waved on its own. It has its own little physics there. Some of the animations are really, really good. Let's see if she puts her shoulders back again. They've really got some nuances going with some of these. Just shaking around. There was one guy, I think he was sat down on a bench and he lifted the front of his foot up. Go on, let's get her going.
What would it be? Suit mods, weapon mods, brain mods? Actually, I can't do brain mods. Last time I got yelled at by some guy with a mustache.
She's great. Okay, I want to modify my suit, please. And I want to do, I've got a Maverick with night vision. So I would like, I can't do that one, and I can't do that one. I have been trying to collect spectral analysis data. I've only got, I thought I had more than 3. What the hell? Oh, I'm sure I've picked up more than 3. I hope I didn't sell them by accident. Okay. So the next thing I'd like on this is this one. So wiring, transformer, and fuse. None of those are used here. So if I can pick up 4 more reactor output reviews, so that's obviously data. So let me just snapshot that. If I can pick up that, I can then get the reduced tool battery consumption. That's going to be handy. And then eventually go on to this. I'm more concerned about this one, really. So I'll probably put this one on and then go and find the engineer that does the extra jump. Do I really need extra jump, though? Very rarely. No, I don't think I'm going to need it that much. This one is handy. This one is a must. For now, we're going to get this guy. And we're going to confirm that.
I like stuff. Do you like stuff? You're all set. Time
Done.
to go shopping.
God. Right, so now we have night vision. This, yeah, I think this is my first double engineered suit. Is it? Yeah, I got, I think so, yeah. Single engineering there, and there, and there, and there. Now these have gone grey, but this one, what's going on here? Why are these, the improved jump assist, added melee. I don't melee that much, really. Increased air reserves, you hardly ever need that, or I don't. So this now, this has got extra backpack, and so does this, but it has night vision as well. Although other than that, they're both exactly the same. But now I've got to kit all the helmet and stuff on it as well, so we'll do that. And then I have an Artemis 3 with nothing, a Dominator with extra backpack, which I don't think I can do anything about. Wow! Wow! Okay.
I like stuff. You like stuff? Carry more of it.
I wonder if I get one of each of those, I could put this extra backpack on. It wouldn't be useful. I can put it on another suit, can't I? I mean, this one already has it, obviously. I can put this on another suit already. I'm still close to doing that. Or, yeah, I don't know. She doesn't do that much in the line of upgrades, really. Just these 3 on any suit. Okay.
I get it. You're indecisive.
She's got some
What do you
great
want to
commentary.
shine?
I haven't picked anything on that one, so she said, I get it, you're indecisive. This one, I really want a mod on this rifle because yes. Stability, greater range. Ooh.
Sometimes the best way to introduce yourself is from far, far away.
Yes, it is, isn't it? It only increases it to 50 meters, but that's still a 50% increase. So I'm just going to screenshot these. I'm screenshotting them as well because I want to, well, I'm going to go to Inara for this, but I want to make sure that the list that I put out in my last video is correct, because there's a couple of items like we've just seen here. Chemical formula, which I think was on my list of useless stuff, turns out not to be useless, and it turns out that ED Engineer is not quite up to date with some stuff. So I'm going to cross-reference everything on my list with Inara and all the blueprints there, just to make sure that I'll produce a definite list. A definite list? Definitive list. So if you guys have got that PDF file from my last video, just be wary at the moment and just only get rid of stuff if your backpack is full and you're done with your trades and you need to. Don't ditch anything quite yet. Yeah. Commander Glass. Hey, Commander Glass. Were you here last week? Because I don't know. If you weren't, I'm shattered. Sorry, I had to get that joke. Let's see. My closet space. I know, it's ridiculous. I'm going to have so many suits. I'll need a proper wardrobe inside my ship. Ship interiors. Ship interiors, guys. We need them. Slinky shared a very useful tool in the Discord I've been using. Okay, I will check it out. When was this? I haven't seen it, but I'll check it out. Yeah, put a scope and acoustic masking. I don't think I've unlocked the engineers to do that yet, though.
Hi, you're here for mods.
But yeah, the scope, oh yes.
You've come to the
And acoustic masking. Oh, is it audio masking? Audio masking, right? I think it's called. Same thing. Same thing at the end of the day. Yeah. Am I still connected to her? Because I can't move. Here we go. Right. So now, because of the way Frontier have got this sorted as well, this is another non-quality of life experience, is if you go to manage loadouts, you can change the guns, but if you change the suit, you can't keep the guns. You have to delete the loadout. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. I'll make that a lot clearer. You've been having some bad times with Odyssey lately? Yeah, tell me about it. I went to the ship transfer option on the station to get my ship to where I am, and there was no one behind the counter. Oh God. Lunch break. I haven't had any crashes for a while. Since they did a little server patch a while ago, I've not had any crashes. Right, look at, yeah, this is, I don't know, yeah, it makes sense, right, all of this, but, so let's go, it makes sense, but it's still a pain in the arse, this, right? So, here I've got my Maverick, and I now need to add, or change the suit to the one that's got the double engineering. But you can't change, you can't change the suit. If you go into loadouts and manage, it's just, as far as no, you can't, see? Because these weapons are attached to this suit. So I've got the Executioner and I've got the Zenith. I've got the Zenith with stowed reloading. But I can't just put another suit in its place because obviously the look is different. So essentially then, what I have to do is get rid of it. So I've got this one, and oh, I can't do that because I'm wearing the damn thing. Let's put the flight suit on. So how many Mavericks have I got? Stealth and infiltration. Both are using the extra backpack suit, and both are using the stealth one is using the grade 3 only Zenith with the audio masking. So I've got stealth and infiltration. And the only difference is the zenith. Okay. Right, so let's delete both Mavericks. Bye-bye, Mavericks. Been really nice having you. Right. Okay, Toast, go away. Thank you. Right, so we've got no Maverick loadouts at all. So let's start a new loadout. Select the base suit. And we want the Maverick that is double. That's this fella. Night vision. I will have night vision now for my infiltration missions. Right, so apply the suit. And that helmet's coming off for sure. Primary weapon is the Executioner. I do like using this thing. Secondary weapon is the Zenith Grade 4 with the stowed reload. Equip that. Now we're going to save it out. I call it Maverick. Now I say infiltration because it's got the big backpack, but then they're all going to have the big backpack. Now, why would this be infiltration? Not really much point in calling it that. But if I call it infiltration, then I'll know what it's for. So I'm just going to use it anyway. Okay, and now we need base suit, which is going to be the double engineered Maverick. Apply that suit, and we want the Executioner again. I do use the Aphelion still, but I only use it on the Dominator. And the secondary weapon is the Zenith Grade 3, not 4, because I want the audio masking. I want quietness, hence the fact that this is stealth. Obviously this is not really a stealth weapon. I don't know if I've got any primaries with audio masking on it though. I love how a rocket launcher has got headshot damage as a modification. Yeah, surely the idea is to just blow the body apart. Audio masking on this one, but it's only a grade 2, so no good. An audio masking on a rocket launcher, yeah, that works. And a faster handling Executioner. So you'd think I should use that, but it's only a grade 2. Now, so my next thing could be to upgrade this to 3, and then I could get rid of this one, which is already a 3 but has nothing on it. But which is easier, to upgrade the 2 to the 3, or to add the handling on this one? Because even then I probably wouldn't do that. I'd probably go with audio masking first. And that would make this a proper stealth loadout. With me? Who does audio masking, do we know? Right, so this one is going to be Maverick. Stealth. That's for quiet work. And now if we go back, I'm going to go into Dominator. Where are you? This one. I want to use this. Ooh. Wait a minute. Suit cosmetics. If I change this, will it change it for the other one as well? So the suit is going to be Raider, Reaver Sand, Raider Reaver Rusty. Bit of minty blue there, doesn't quite suit. Pioneer Orange. I think we've got enough orange in this game. That's nice. I wonder if they've got helmets to match this. Try this. Let me see what happens here. See if they've got other stuff to match this color. Like this. I want one of these. That doesn't look right with the glasses on, does it? So this is rust. Do they have a teal version of this? Not really. Oh, mint. There we go. That was the one I meant to use in the first place. So this is a weird loadout. It's different. Right, so we're going to go for, I think, one of these with the straps. I nearly said strap on. I nearly did, but I stopped myself. And yeah, so I meant the one with the straps on is what I meant. And legs, well, I definitely want some legs. Specifically space ones. These are not textured. They are when you put them in the game, though. Kind of weird. Oh, that one is meant to be white. But you get some that are actually white, and then when you go into the game, they actually look correct. It's pretty cool. What have I got down? See, I think sand, that's supposed to be sand colored, and it will be when you buy it. But mint. Right, so let's keep an eye on that. These knee pads, I don't think they stay white. But that's 6,200 because it comes as a pack. Rip off, man, rip off. And gear. Don't know if this is for me. Can you twiddle yourself around a little bit? I have to color match, guys. Got to color match. Oh, teal. That's the one I want, isn't it? That look all right. It looks a bit too bright compared with the others. Teal? No, mint. Stick it on. And the same for the shoulder. They are meant to be different. God, I want to nudge somebody with that thing. Okay, back. I think I'm done here. Let's do the knees because they look a little bit out of place. So sand rust, mint. Unless there's a teal, is there a teal? Because teal was the color of the suit. Oh, teal. Go with that, teal. Okay, scavenger teal, and again, go with scavenger teal. Even the knee thing's a different side. And now the arms do look a little bit bare, don't they? See what we can find. Teal. One scavenger teal. I am not a scavenger, by the way. Wow. Digging it, absolutely. Tell you what I do like though, I think we've got any helmets that I haven't bought. No, I don't want the face exposed. I don't like this. Looks like I'm wearing a dustbin lid or something. But the Clint Eastwood look. Don't mind that. It's pistols or Pistol Dixie. But again, I'll have to take the shades off. Right. Made a Marauder. Oh, only 16,520 arcs. How much is that in real money? Yeah. Now, has it changed the other one? Yes, it does, because it's the same suit, so it made sense that it should have done. Awesome. Happy with that. Now, let's just see if I've got my point proven. That the knee pads shouldn't be white. Oh! You're supposed to wear the damn thing. Get back, back. Still got my flight suit on. Yeah, space cowboy hats, because they can't blow off. There's no thing. Yeah, I know suit cosmetics are per loadout. It's just that it would have been nicer if we could just quickly change the suit slot out and keep the weapons. You know, it's as if just to save me doing it manually, to do it all automatically. Right, so I want to switch into Maverick filtration. Disembark. See what we get. Don't you be giving me white knee pads. There, you see? Oh, no, it wasn't the knee pads, was it? Can't remember now. Don't have the helmet on because it's pressurized or whatever. And I've got the option to only put the helmet on when... That look cool, looking cool. Best. Button. Okay. So you guys want to see the night vision. It's the same as the night vision you get in the ship and in SRV. Exactly the same. But yes, we will go and check it out. So to do that, let's launch and let's go into the wonderful, wonderful galaxy map. And let's go to Jameson. Why are the knee pads different? I don't know, just so it's not symmetrical, I guess.
Your ship is released. Exit is clear.
I think it's kind of cool that they're different. Okay, we can jump straight out, thankfully. Tron. Oh, that would have been cool, like a Tron suit that glows. I'll bet they'll come up with those.
Traffic operations.
They'll come up with those. Stick them in the old game store for ARCs. Yes. You know, like those SRVs where they've got glowing lines around the wheels and also around the body. It just glows. I think you can get a couple of ship liveries like that as well. It would not surprise me if they put them on suits. As long as... Oh, wow, yeah. But I was just going to say, as long as it doesn't make you more visible to the enemy, which I don't know if it does or should. But imagine if the glow or reflective stripes were actually a light source. So if you were next to a building at night, it would, like the glow from your suit would light up the wall. You know what I mean? I mean, not like your whole suit is glowing. I don't mean like a reflective vest or something. I'm talking about just stripes down the arm and stuff like that. But that it actually, you have radiosity. So it's actually that the light is hitting the wall and bouncing off the wall as well. So if you've got like a luminous green stripe, you're going to see some green on the wall next to you. That's radiosity. That would be cool. Need to have the option to turn on and off as well. What, do you mean the reflectiveness? Yeah, but then, yeah, like for example, if the reflectivity gets you spotted easier, you'd never switch it on, would you? Unless you were at a base. But even then, why? Because you can't see it from the inside, from inside your helmet, so. Yeah, a low light source. Yeah, just so you can see where you're running. If you're like a kilometer away from a base and it's nighttime and you can't see a damn thing, that'd be good. Yeah. Maybe we can get in the front door here. Why is it asking me to slow down when I'm millions of miles away from that planet that just went past? I wasn't exactly going to hit it now, was I? Please apply the brakes. There is a planet in our path. Do 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 do. The only tune I can play on a keyboard. Well, that and the opening bars of My Immortal by Evanescence. Throwing discs that come back to you. Yeah, shuriken stars. What we need is a form of putting down guards or scientists, not without it being lethal. But the issue is, if they never wake up during the mission, then what's the difference really? You can just pretend that they're not dead, and that these weapons, every weapon you have is just a sedative. Nobody gets killed in Elite, do they? They just get critically injured or made unconscious. Nobody dies. Everybody has the option to respawn.
Alpha Romeo. It's good to see you, Commander. Please enjoy your stay at this facility. Access authorized. Clear to land at docking bay 0.
Oh dear. Okay. I thought I was coming in just a little bit quickly there, but we're okay. Is it just me that has that sound on landing? That proper bang on the ground when you landed before in Horizons? I'm not getting it anymore. It's just like a psst. Is it just me that's getting this? Because all my sound settings and everything are fine. I don't know. VR pod. You never know. It's like there's no way of knowing that our life, our real life, isn't a computer simulation. There's literally no way to know. Isn't that cool? We could be just a version of The Sims with advanced AI. And we're all being controlled. But how sad someone's got me controlled as a character playing another game. And a bugged one at that. Hey, Elite Week, how you doing? Commander Sonak? Hi, Commander Sonak. Statistically speaking, mathematicians say we probably are in a sim. Well, probably, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they can, how they can rate the stats on that, you know? There's no way to prove it. That's one thing for sure. You can't prove it. You want your money back.
Yeah, might be the gravity. I find it difficult to rest.
All right. Before we take a mission, guys, I want to have a pop in see this dude again, because I want to see now how far away am I from doing an upgrade now that I've actually done one. So the Maverick suit I just did, to get that to 4, 10 suit schematics, 7 power eggs, and 24 carbon fiber plating. I had quite a few of those, and I just spent them. Graphene, I'm good for. Manufacturing instructions, I'm good for. And health monitors, I'm good for. This is doable. I think this will get me to grade 4. Maverick. Wait a minute. This is a Maverick suit. The thing is, I've made it look like a Dominator. I have made it look like a Dominator, and but this upgrade will be handy because it will open up another slot. I've got no more slots on this grade 3. And the Dominator 4, D4, where are you? To get that upgrade, 15 suits, 12 regs, and 2 manufacturing instructions. Oops. Well, the thing is, every time I do a mission with a with a base, or I do a run like on a tourist site, I can always power the base down afterwards and steal the power regulator. And if I do that 12 times, or take missions where these are rewards. Manufacturing instructions, you can get those in missions. And suit schematics, are those mission rewards as well? What happens if you take 3 missions that offer 5 each time? I can't believe I've got no engineering on this thing. Let's have a look now in weapons, because I really want to get to upgrading some weapons. So the upgrade in terms of damage on this one from 26 to 34, that's a fair jump. Chemical super base. Guys, I've got everything. Can I trade chemical super base? 19 of them though. Can you trade it? 19 super base.
Maybe next time.
I've got to be careful what I upgrade though, because I don't want to upgrade a weapon when I could have done. Yeah, it's obviously it's nice to take it to grade 4, but there may be another weapon that I'd like to boost up before that one. I've got to be careful.
Selling, or both. Feel free to browse my wares.
Chemicals. Yes, man. And I can trade for graphene because I've got shed loads of it. But graphene gets used in other upgrades, so I have to be careful here. I've got to give up at least 14 of these. Go to 14. Oh no, not even that. 11. I can do this, guys. I can do it. Now this weapon gets used on both Maverick loadouts and a Dominator loadout, so it's worth it. Okay, I'm trading graphene, but hey, I know how to get more of this. I could pick up 11 graphene in a day, so... And yeah, and less than a day. I wonder if I'm giving too many away here, though. Let's take it down to 85. How much more do I need? What else have I got loads of? Oxy. Let's go up with that one. 1, 2. Yes, see? I only needed to trade 6, not 13. So I was giving away a graphene for basically no reason.
See your point.
Yeah, I need 25, but I've already got some. Commander glass, I've already got some. Oh, it was 19 that I needed, wasn't it? Okay. Was it 19? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trading 15 there, and graphene is 13. How do I know how much more I need to put in there? It's 19 times 9. So... I don't want to go too far with this. What have we got here down at 3? 1, 3, 4, 5. So 15. But that's too much, so 1 graphene will do it. No, it won't. Was it 19 that I needed, guys? What else? What have I got loads? That's okay, we'll do it that way. So 13 graphenes and 1 epoxy. And that gives me 25. Do it.
You got it.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I'm always at your
I hope the
disposal,
good guys
Commander.
get even.
I can see myself doing a lot of business here.
I've got quality weapons for discerning customers.
Well, I'm definitely discerning, so let's get the show on the road. Bring it on, baby.
Whatever you point at, don't stand a chance.
Right. Now I've got no chemical super base and I need 35. I'm going to have to find, basically forget the super base, I'm just going to, graphene is easier to come by. So it's basically just doing a lot of bases that I've got. I'll tell you where you find them. Storage places, storage buildings as well. Don't just run in and go to the lockers, because you have to look around. They're always sitting on top of items, sitting on top of boxes. The more graphene I get, the more I can trade for that stuff. Microelectrodes, that's just nicking stuff out of lockers and on the back of SRVs and stuff like that. Manufacturing instructions. Mission rewards, you can get those from ionized gas, also mission rewards, but they don't tend to give you them in batches of 5 or anything. What's the damage on this? What is it now? 44.7. Ooh, mama. Okay, so now we've got night vision, we've got more damage on this, even though it was a one-shot kill anyway. I don't really know what the hell upgrading it to grade 4 has, how that's helped me. This is what I mean. This weapon is a 2-shot kill if the shields go up on the NPC. 1 shot for the shields, 1 shot for the suit, and that's it. They're down. Maybe now, grade 4, I'll be able to take the shields and some of the suit. And also, arguably, I would have been better off upgrading this instead. All this, I could do with an upgrade on this as well. That would be nice. But I've removed so much stuff now. So, okay, let's do a mission with our new loadout. See how we get on. The thing is, if you trade all the lower stuff to graphene, you lose because of the, let's call it the trade rate, the exchange rate. And then when you trade graphene for something else, or you want to, you lose again. So you're losing twice. So I'm only going to be trading if my backpack is full, really. Otherwise, I'm not going to bother. Just leave it as it is. Right, so into the mission board. Now let's go to all. And let's go to materials. So I want to see if there's anything. Now, a chemical formula. We needed that, didn't we, for one of the suit upgrades, remember? Was it a suit upgrade or a weapon upgrade? Down at Domino, we needed chemical formula. It was a weapon. It was a weapon upgrade. Take out the Dark Wheel personnel, massacre, threat level 5. Well, I've done one of these already. Let's just leave this for now. I want to just start easy. Basically looking at the stuff that they're giving me. Power regulator. Exterminate scavengers. Threat level 2. That should be easy. I'll bet you... I'll bet you now, right, that the base is in the daylight and not in the dark. I'll bet it. Let's do this one because it's nice and easy. Anything else? Chemical inventory. Well, I've just spent all of those. So, but only one? I mean, barely worth going. Weapon schematic. Ideally, suit schematic would be better. Tactical plan. Ooh, hello. They're always handy. Threat level 3, exterminate. Timbledaris cartel members. Alright, do it. Right, let's go. Do you guys ever go to the, when you come in here to pick up a mission, right, do you ever go to the mission givers? I just don't bother with them. Frontier have not really thought the mission givers out. They're just ornaments, really. They're just human versions of one extra mission from the terminal. That's all they are. you can use your SRB to make sure you picked up everything. I don't think the SRB shows everything that's in lockers and stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, we did switch ships. Of course we did. Right, let's go and do these combat missions. Hopefully one of them will be in the dark. Maybe both. And I've also noticed, although it's not doing it right now, but I have noticed that the 10 credit fuel and repair bug is back, you know, with every update. Frontier managed to do this, where you put the fuel in, you put the repair in, and the next time it's 10 credits and 10 credits, and it just, you don't have to keep doing it because it's a bug, but yeah. So anyway, here, let's do this one. So the threat level should be listed here. I think this one was a 3, pretty sure it was, or a 2 or something, I don't know, what was it, 2 or 3? But again, plenty of space to just put the threat level, so there's no reason why they can't. Look at those.
Critical message.
What do you call those? Just those stuttery moments like that. What is going on, Frontier? Anytime that there's movement or some kind of... Yeah, it happens when there's movement. The game just stutters. And I don't know if it's something with my system, problem with my end, or if it's... Because it does it whether I'm streaming or not. And also... it doesn't do it on any other game that I play. It's just this one. So I really don't know what to make of it. It's worse at the bases though. But they really need to sort this game out. And now what they're trying to do is get away with not applying any big updates or fixes to a game that they brought out in a crappy state until the console versions are out. Why are we putting up with that? Yeah, you can negotiate, but only if you're not neutral. You have to be above neutral to have negotiating power. And I guess the more rank you have, the more negotiation power you have. If you're allied, you've probably got a better chance of doing your thing, getting good results. I've never thought about bartering for more materials though. That's a good point. Yeah, to negotiate more materials. That's a very good point. Although on that, I don't often see mission givers. I mean, that's probably just me. This is the way it's worked out. I haven't seen very many mission givers dishing out materials. A lot of the missions I see from them, it's just financial rep and the other thing. I've lost it. What do they call it? Begins with I. Not reputation. Influence. Yeah, so it's either influence, rep, or credits. Yeah, I find I'm not really... Sometimes you get better paid missions as well with the mission givers. There was one offering 1.7 million yesterday. But I find that any of the missions that I'm doing in Odyssey, I'm not doing any of them for the cash. Because none of them pay enough. None of them pay enough. Not anything like those 50 million missions you would get in Horizons now and again. None of them pay anything near enough that I'm going to want the money. Like 10 billion. I mean, I get paid more money handing in organic stuff than I do on these missions. So if the mission isn't offering material rewards, I don't look at those missions unless it's just a mission I want to practice on or hone up on. I don't really have a reason to pick any of them. So Frontier would probably be better off just offering material reward for every mission that's doable. This is going to be in the dark. Yeah, every mission on the Odyssey board might be better off offering a material reward, because A, it would mean that the ones that don't offer materials don't even need to be there anymore. Waste of time for me, really. For the newbies, obviously, it's a different story. I suppose there's that. But that doesn't mean to wipe out the credits as an option. Just have a material as an option always, and that should reduce some of the grind or the search, I would say. I always just focus on materials here because it's the only thing of interest, really. The cash, 200,000 credits, is not of interest to me. It's nothing to me. Nothing. You reckon? You might be right, Commander XLA. It might be to do with the ranking. Yeah, you might be right. I mean, I don't even know what my mercenary is. Mostly defenseless. Taken a while to upgrade there. And now that we have the combat ranks, the elite combat ranks have now got 5 more ranks. Have I explained that? I don't know if this is right explanation for it or not, but apparently they're named Elite 1, Elite 2, Elite 3, Elite 4 and Elite 5, which the original intention, I believe, from way back years ago, was to name them Elite, was it mostly harmless, Master, Expert, Dangerous, and the final one would be, no, that's not right, mostly harmless, Expert, mostly harmless, no, sorry, mostly harmless. I know what I've missed out now. Is it mostly harmless, novice, expert, master, and then E5, Elite 5 would be dangerous, the last one. Hence the name of the game, Elite Dangerous. I think. That's what I read. I don't know whether that is true or not. Gunslinger. Oh, yeah. Well, you're way ahead, man. But that's another thing I don't want to rush through either, is getting elite on all of these options. No. I don't want to, on these last two, mercenary and exobiologist, I don't suddenly want to just get elite on those within a year or something, because
Flight assist off.
I want to keep having that goal there if I can. Yeah. Elite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's how it is, right? I think that's how it's named, but I believe that the original idea during the Kickstarter, I think it was, way back, because I think they always intended to have ranks above Elite, and there was going to be 5 of them, and the last one, the ultimate rank, going to be called Elite Dangerous, which reflected the title of the game. Not because space is dangerous, that's why it's called Elite Dangerous. No, it isn't. I still see people saying that on the forums. Yes, space is deadly as well, but it's not called Elite Deadly, is it? Nor is it called Elite Expert. That would have been, what if it had been called Elite Novice? That would have been a brilliant title. Anyway, I can't even remember what I've got to do here. But what they've done now, I think, in Upgrade 5 is get your mission details on the top right, regardless of the mission now. Because it used to be before where sometimes the mission details wouldn't come out. Let's get the frame rate counter up. Exterminate scavengers. Look at the size of the base. Oh great, let's start small then, shall we? If I can but wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's 9 scavengers. If I get rid of 9 scavengers, this place is empty. And I'll bet you so are the lockers. I'll bet you the lockers are empty too. I need the lights on. So let's start somewhere. See the scavengers there. I can see them all. Don't have any dumbfires on this. I could just dumbfire the whole base. They're all quite close to each other, man. They're not spread out around the base. Don't know if I like that. That's going to be harder to take one down without the others realizing. They're all really close, tight-knit. And you can't throw a stone in this mission where you can distract them. It's not like Sniper Ghost Warrior. You throw a stone. Now let's see if we can find some space here. Oh, 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 we have a parking spot. We just have a little nudge around. It's got to be somewhere. Come on, where was it? Can't change your mind just like that. Okay, and then. Come on. See, here's the problem. For killing the scavengers, I would wear my Dominator suit every time. But so what I'm going to do, I am going to use the Dominator. But I will get out in the Maverick suit just to show you guys the night vision. See these fake landings, like, yeah, here's a landing window, but you can't really land, not really. Slam it down. So let's get out in this one. We'll try it with this, I suppose. Hey, more bits. Well, sometimes they don't send reinforcements. Only if you get caught. If you take them all down, sometimes they don't do that. So, night vision. I don't know if it's going to work with my key. It's not. Nice one, Frontier. So the key that I use, see, this is another little quibble. I use the insert key for night vision on my ship and on my SRV, but it won't work on the suit. Is there a bind for it? Because I don't think so, but I'm going to quickly run through it anyway. Ridiculous. What, the night vision should work regardless. Maybe it... Aha! Yes. Bind it to the insert key. Oh, yes. Okay, it's done. All good. We're all good. Fine. I didn't think there was one. Honestly, didn't think there was one. But, yeah. I don't... Yeah. So you can actually have a separate key. You can have a separate key for your night vision on your ship and your night vision in your suit. 220 meters. I can run that, can I? Yeah, run, Forest, run. I can run it. I don't think I've really ever had one returning. Like if I kill them all. I did a mission yesterday where I killed all the scavengers and there wasn't any more. Because the mission is to kill the 9, and that's all. Yeah, I never had any more coming. I can't put the alarm on because the base is down. Alright, here we go. I think they're a fair distance away. It's all one roof? Yeah. Now, how much power does night vision use up? Close they all are. Nightmare. A scenario. I really wanted them not to be this close to each other. This is where the audio masking would come in. Guy. Standing behind the container. Get yourself out of the spot. Some of these people, man, they've got vision better than Superman.
You'll pay for that!
Did they see me do it? Did they spot the purple plasma? Or what? Did they see the guy go down? Come on, run. There's not enough. The guy can't run for long enough. Maybe this will split them up then. They're searching. I can't get a scan on them from here, so I can't tell whether they've still got their shields on. He's up on that roof. They're not going to search over here now. That's just light, right? It's not torchlight. Oh, it is. It was torchlight. I see you. Right there. Oh, imagine doing that in real life. Jumping that high, that would be so scary, man. See, having it on night vision is luring me in to thinking that I'm less visible than I really am. I suppose I could take one now.
Suit fully charged.
Go over to... Sure you're crouched, because then you're quiet. But ideally I want to scan them so that they'll pop onto my radar.
Outbound grenade!
Fudge. Come on. I can never get that second shot in the right place. And I know I'm about to die. I know I need shields. I don't need instructed.
Vital signs stabilized.
Yeah, I always can't get that second friggin' shot in because they always manage to just suddenly dodge at the last second. They're very good at just that last second dodge. Very, very good at it. And I hate it about them. That'll be the longest jump in here. It seems that they know before you press the trigger and they dodge out the way. Although the plasma weapons are very slow, we know that. That's their downside. It just takes them ages to get there. Plasma ammo arrives by second class post. A little bit of an issue. Do I not fly anymore? Flight sim? Yeah, I do. There's another dude right there. I knew that was going to be a miss because he was still on the move. I really suck at this shit. I don't know why. I really do. So bad at this. I guess it is the plasma that it just... I can't calculate the time difference between firing the shot and the ammo reaching the target. I just have a lot of trouble calculating that. And I try to fire ahead. Sometimes it works. Down to luck, I suppose. And sometimes it doesn't work. Down to bad luck. Mostly it doesn't work. But now I'm just going to say screw this. No, don't tell me how to do it, guys, because I've got my own way. I don't use grenades, and yeah, I want to. I mean, ideally, I want to learn how to. Not learn how to. I obviously know the method, but I want to hone my skills on this, and I can't do that if I'm just shortcutting everything by grenading this, that, and the other. In the same way that I'm going to use the SRV right now. I've come back to the ship because I want to re-energize. But I am going to use an SRV because screw these guys. Basically. I just want to thin the herd out a little bit. The best option they could have in the menu for me right now is to be able to get rid of the flashing lights or anything that strobes or flashes. Gone. That's everything underneath the ship, strobe lights inside bases that have got fire. Anything like that. But hey, Frontier not to do anything kind. Are you even visible? What is it with the night vision? I noticed it with the suit as well. There's moments where it just goes dark. It fades to dark and then back again. Like it's almost like I'm blinking. Very, very strong. Behave.
Target destroyed. Target shield offline. Target destroyed. Under attack. Target shield offline. Target destroyed. Target shield offline. Target destroyed.
Let's see when I hit something. Yeah. Thought I had a clear path, but I didn't. See, we've got flashing lights everywhere. Ridiculous. Everything has to flash. They just haven't programmed the lighting too well.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Right, we've got 2 more. Do this on foot. I'm assuming that I've gone round to check where I was. Up there.
Shield activated.
You're gonna pay for that! I've got you!
No, you don't.
Ah! Ah!
Shield deactivated.
Oops. Stairs. Now, where are you? I got you. See the dot, I just don't see else.
Shield activated.
Thought you were going to come up the stairs there. How did that guy see me anyway? I was crouched down.
You're gonna die!
Shield offline. Shield deactivated. Mission status updated.
Now, my guess is that this entire base empty, because Frontier are not just going to give you a whole base to raid, but we'll see. Again, there's the blink. I don't know what that's all about. Now, yes, you can scan these dudes, but what's the point? Like 1,000 credits. Oh, it's not even going to scan now.
Bounty detected.
2,000 credits. I'll add that on to my 10 billion. I often wonder how.
Energy transfer complete.
Let's just get things switched off.
Overload in progress. Overload complete.
Oh, is there any? Yes, 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 there is.
Entering pressurized environment.
So, I don't know whether this is going to be an empty base. This looks like the power. Oh, it's not. But yeah, always look on top of boxes because mucho graphene you can be found like that. That's empty. So maybe your Frontier just empty the lockers, but they don't empty anything like completely. Wish I had grade 3 access. I could just charge it up then.
Overload complete.
Now, could power the base up. If I do have I've got an e-breach and I also have a power reg. Any goodies? Yeah. But I've used up a lot of these now, so it might be good to collect them. Oh, they're not totally empty. Well. Yeah, I know he's dead. Just nice to keep firing into them, you know, when it doesn't matter anymore. Weapon schematic, give me a suit. Building, don't need it. Inertia canister, any good? I have to keep referring to my list. Take it anyway. It looks. Well, the visor comes down for night vision. Dun 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 dun. Go out the other way to do another door. What I can do, pick another energy cell. Obviously, the torch is far better here. I hope this place has got a storage facility because you can really reap some good ones there. Especially if it's one of those big buildings, you know, you've got the what's the red one that's in a coil like the graphene? Is it is that titanium plating, the red one? Yeah, you pick that up. Just pick up those. The square ones are the carbon fiber plating, which you can find as well. Probably not here though.
Energy transfer complete.
Like not here in the power place, I would have thought. And there should be a couple of lockers there. And there is. Top of the looks like a big oven hob. Oh, aerogel, awesome. So the orange ones are aerogel, and I think the green ones are chemical super base. No good. Take that, and I'll have an ammo. Well, grenades. Well, I've got them with me. I should have left them on the ship. I could have picked those up. Right, I think that's the power building done. So what I'm going to do is down here again. Actually, I don't need to do it from there. I can do it from here. Oh, this can't be the door I came in. Do this. Yep. So, start the power. Another one.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Torch off, night vision on.
Environment.
Next building, I don't know what's the best way to do this. So if I look at these two towers and work my way around, that's not a building you can go into. So the first building is this one. If we work our way around the outside, it's having trouble walking here. What's this one? Habitat. Okay, yeah, there's a few things. Got a few things in here. I'll be empty then. Yep. Just make our way to here. Finally.
Entering pressurized environment.
Right, again. So just looking around, not just the lockers, but also surfaces. I tend to find it. Oh, down battery. Gotta keep your eye on those. And we have a locker here. Do we? No? Okay. Something disguises. Upstairs. Looked like a locker in that light. Right, so let's get the epoxy stuff. Eye on. go for memory encrypted. Also on the beds, you can get materials. I don't think they ever put anything up high. They should. They should put things on high shelves. So you can have to jump for it. Oh wow! Okay, it's just locker here. This always reminds me of, you know, those multi-testers? That's what it looks like to me. And I think there's more lockers here. Oh, there's another room to go into here, which I've got to hack into. Do that in a second. I don't know how many circuit switches I already have. But I think I got rid of a load, didn't I, lately? So they must be kind of handy. You know, after this stuff, is that any good? I mean, they're assets, so... Oh no, they're goods, sorry. Assets are used everywhere. What I mean by that is, every time there's an asset, like these assets, all of these get used in one upgrade or other. Then every asset has a use somewhere. But not necessarily all the goods, and not necessarily all the data. Now, once I pop this,
Overload complete.
I'm going to be down on power. Even more so, turn this off. Come on, man. Give me metal coils and such like. Let's see if we can... I could, if I wanted to, just pop back into the power building and steal another energy cell, rather than using one of my own. Or I could do it backwards, where I use one of my own and then go and take an energy cell.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Comes to the same thing.
Pressurized environment. Entering pressurized environment.
Yeah. Where's the door I came in? Or I can just run to the next building and hope. The hell is this? This is a big one. Is this storage?
Suit battery low.
No, sweetheart. No idea what this is. Oh, so release I. Keys for that would be nice. And another key bind I would appreciate, if Frontier wouldn't mind, is to board your ship. Board key. That would be nice. To save me having to scroll through the menu to do it. This is storage? It is indeed. Is it? No. Is it? Storage have these computers? I'm going to go out and have a look. I think this is storage.
Dangerously low temperature detected.
It's either that or EXT, one of the two. How the hell do they write it? Power again from the other side. What the hell? How did I get back here? Well, actually, it's a good thing because it means I can now
Entering pressurized environment.
steal the thing that I wanted. Right, that'll do.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Right, Anyway, let's get some kind of grip on what's going on as I'm using my direction. We've got the habitat. Then, say the next big building would be... Now we'll just have a look at this one by my ship. Yeah, don't forget the helmet also engages when you're using night vision, because the night vision comes off the visor as well, so it will engage from there. Well. Got to walk half a mile out just to see where Frontier have parked the front door. It just blinked again, like it needs a little recharge. This has to be a building you can enter, right? It's too big not to be able to. Man, knackered. Burning these panels off was easier in the alpha. I don't know why, it just was. This is storage. This is storage. So, keep looking on these boxes, because you get stuff scattered everywhere. Hopefully I can pick up more graphene. That would be cool. Also down here on the floor, find stuff scattered. Nothing else there. Okay. Yes, babe. Oh, tungsten carbide, not titanium plate. Tungsten carbide. Yeah, you get lots of that stuff here. You get the fossils, not interested. Or the deep mantle sample, I don't even think that has a use in the game. So what I'm doing right now is just going up and down the aisles, much like you would do in a supermarket going shopping. Just checking everything. Because if you don't, you will miss things, for sure. And it's random, sometimes there's more stuff. I've seen graphene and titanium, whatever it was, tungsten carbide, plonked here just on the floor. And I've got all the way over there to go yet. I'm going to finish off doing this side. Don't really want to do anything. Looking side to side a lot. Style. Nearly missed it, but it was there. Electrical fuse, epoxy adhesive. All handy. Thought I saw some graphene behind the box on the next aisle, but it wasn't. At least I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. Okay. Yeah. Once you've killed the scavengers, guys, never miss an opportunity to loot around. Okay, we've got all the way in there to do yet, and upstairs. Sometimes on here upstairs is just a platform. You just go up, just across and down again there. But there's also a room towards the front there. There's also a room there. Have I been up this way? Now I'm on the right-hand side of the stairs. Keep an eye with them. Ooh, don't fire on that thing. Okay. So before I go up, I want to stick on this floor. And we'll do horizontal, I guess. Up and down. Up and down the aisles this way. Now, titanium plating. Carbon fiber plating looks just like that as well. These are all good for upgrades later. There you go. Tungsten carbide. And I've still got 19 slots available in my suit before I need to go and fill it. Californium, only useful for credits really, 100,000 credits. That's it. It doesn't have any other use for upgrades as far as I know. Optical fiber does. I don't need the 100,000, so I'm going to leave it behind, even though it looks nice. I did this back shelf, didn't I? Yep. If you're low on credits, definitely pick up the Californium and also the genetic repair meds. Both of those will net you 100 grand each. So worth having. Okay, I think that's everywhere explored here. Might have missed something, but it looked fairly well. Okay, this is not going to help. Power
Complete. Warning. Suit power loss imminent.
is. Anything on the wall? Doesn't look like it. To have to recharge. Interested in those? Sometimes I've seen stuff on top of these keyboards now and again. No? And this upstairs room is quite big. Don't have the power to overload that, unfortunately. I'm actually looking to see if there's anything on the floor, but there isn't. On the floor, on the wall, sorry. You wouldn't find energy cells on the floor. I'm going to let mine run out so that when I do replenish it, getting the maximum back. Come on, I want the big roll. Okay. Where's the way out? So starting from the door then, go in through the computers. Into downstairs, that's now here. So let's run to the end. Do a little supermarket sweep. This is where VR would come in handy. To be able to look left and right. Microelectrode. Things I wanted, but I wanted a shed load more. 35 I think it was for one of the upgrades I needed of those. Was it? That. Not where I thought I was. What? What did I miss that out? Where am I then that I've missed this out? Yeah, just need the exit now. I don't know where it is. Oh no, another one. Yep, and here. Ah. I've got 2 slots left and 4 things I want to pick up. So what have I got? 10 encrypted memory chips, 6 ion batteries. Let's get rid of 4 of these memory chips. I only need to get rid of 2 to be honest. Ah, but that means if I pick up these 4, where is it? Where did it go? Yeah. There you go. I only picked up 2 really. You got 2 there. Because now I'm at my maximum capacity. Okay. Guessing. The door I came in at, where is it? Oh, these storage units. They are fairly large.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
Can I make it to the SRV? If there is another building here, it'll just have to go untouched. Tango 01 to the AI NPCs noticed the flashlight. I haven't got a conclusive answer on that one. I have asked it myself a couple of times, but sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I think not, but I actually don't know the answer. But I did use the flashlight yesterday on a mission to kind of sort of test it, and I got the impression that they didn't notice, which would be weird. But then again, seeing as how they've got Superman's vision anyway, it's probably a good thing that the flashlight doesn't make a difference, because it's enough as it is already. Good Good evening, Talwyn. Lurking while you sorted out your dinner. I've not had a Sunday roast for over 2 months. Just not good enough. I must fix that. Right, so this mission is done. Right, now this is another thing. Frontier have got yellow and red and green lights here. These are yellow. One of them is done. One of them is still to be done. So that, but yet they're both yellow. Does anyone know what these yellow lines signify? Now we've got to do this one. So if I fail this next one, it shouldn't affect this one. All scavengers at Newton. See, it's updated there. It says all scavengers eliminated. Return to Jameson. And that'll get me a power regulator. Yep, all that for a power reg. This one will net me 4 manufacturing, which I could do with at some point. So let's go there. And let's go. Let's see me suck at some combat. Can't move my mouse. Oh, it's caught up. Well, thank you for catching up. Oh. Oh, hello. Hey, Syntax.
Thank you, Syntax. The great.
Oh, that's cheers, man.
Super chat. You're in a ship. Smiley face. Lol.
I'm in a ship. I am, yeah. Thank you, Syntax, for your awesome super chat. Fantastic. Little ways to go. No. I don't know what that is. Right, let's go. And we'll dare is straight out then. Clear the mast lock and we can just jump straight out. Get charge all the way up first. Okay, now we can point it down. And we get the heat. Come on, don't just sit there. It always waits till we overheat before it jumps. X. Press the X to stop the thrusters. It shouldn't overheat.
Temperature critical.
Good. Right. See, look where I am. My, let's call it a cursor for want of a better name, is at Tim Balderas AB3C. Not at the top of the list like Frontier said it was to be. They lied. They lied. Not intentionally, they just don't know how to fix a bug. Sometimes.
Fuel scooping.
Right, off we go then. Do this one. Oh, I should probably have this code. Different mission, isn't it? Exterminate the cartel members. How many? Travel to Hookham's. Eliminate the criminal faction members occupying the settlement. So again, scavengers. The settlement's population are aware you are coming. Be prepared for a fight. So I should sort of treat it like a conflict zone then. Except there's only one of me. Hey, Malcolm Hepburn, welcome. Hi, Skua. And see you there. I think I have somewhere. It's arbitrarily moved the cursor again to somewhere. What now? Yes, Frontier, you doing, do you? The logic behind where the cursor should be, very, very simple. And I don't know why they can't suss it out. Oh, too late. Thanks. Nice one, Frontier. Well done. Right, I need to pop onto my browser. That's why I was going to go into cruise mode, or whatever you want to call it, so that I could pop onto my browser and do something while we were on the way there. But it took so long to navigate where the cursor had moved to that I'd already arrived. So I have to just pause the stream. Do this. It's just these little annoyances with this game. You know, I do try and be positive, I really do, but there's no escaping this stuff. You know, the way that this should work. Who asked you to move? Oh, now, oh yeah, okay, now you're working. Gotcha. Okay, so the way that this should work is every time you do a hyper jump, to a brand new system, well, let's just say a different system than you were in, the jump is, the cursor should be there at the top of the list. So as you're in the hyper jump tunnel, as soon as you come out, cursor to the top of the list. Done. Okay? Here, it should, if you've locked onto something, it should stay there. Now, as you move towards the destination that you've locked onto, it's going to move itself up the list as you move, because it's based on distance. So the closer you get, the higher up the list it's going to go. The cursor needs to follow it. So next time you jump back in here, where hook arm sight started off its life down here, the cursor shouldn't still be down there. There's no point it being down there. There's nothing it needs to be down there for. So it needs to follow whatever you've got hooked onto. Now, if you haven't got anything targeted, then I don't know. I don't know what to do. Return it to the top after a certain amount of time has passed. I don't know how you would do that. Like if I unlock the destination, and let's say the cursor was down here. I was going to go to Newland's Resolve and then I unlocked it. So it's not targeted anymore. I would say, again, keep the cursor wherever Newland's Resolve is. So if it gets further away or if it gets closer, keep the cursor with it. And just stick to it like glue. Wherever Newlands goes in the list, the cursor follows. Just so that when I go back to it, I'm still in the area of where I need to be. Because what if I've got a platform to land on here, and I've got a planet here I want to go to? If the cursor's following around, every time I go back to here, the platform is still only two jumps up. It might vary, obviously, depending on the direction you're coming from. If you're coming from the other direction, it might be 2 jumps down. But you know what I mean? It's the logic behind doing something like that, I think, is simple. And Elite's been out for a good few years now, and I don't know why they can't suss something like that out. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I was surprised that they even mentioned it in Update 5, that they tackled that. So they must have been thinking about it. But that does need sorting out. It sometimes jumps to the top after a hyper jump, but sometimes isn't good enough. It has to do it every single time. Either the code is there to make it do it, or it isn't. This one's Frontier have somehow managed to do it in a way where it only sometimes does it. And I don't know how you program a line of code, but it only sometimes works.
Orbital flight engaged.
You know. It should always be at the top item. Doesn't matter what is at the top. Doesn't matter. The cursor should be at the top the moment you jump into the system. But it's always going to be the local star, really. You know, but it, you know, and if I don't hook onto anything after that when I get here, then if the star moves away, then move the cursor with it, or don't. One of the good things they do though is when it gets to the bottom of the list, ideally it should pause at the bottom, and then you have to press down again to get to the top. Same pressing up, but it doesn't pause. Oh, it does at the top. Look, as you go to the top, it stops, but at the bottom, I don't think it does stop. Let's see. Oh, no, it has stopped. Okay, good. That's working good, as it should do. Yeah, it does a soft stop at the bottom of the list, and you press down again and it rolls round to the top. That's brilliant. That's fine. I've seen that in many other games, and that's how it should be, because it just works better that way. So some of it's right, and it's not a big thing to fix either, thankfully. Oh, well, this doesn't look like a big base at all. No, not big, not real. Many. Oh, actually, yeah, no, it is fairly big. Should I have the audacity to get a landing? Thing is, they're all cartel members. They're not going to take two. Oh, here we go. Of course, like what they said, this is what happened yesterday. And they said about that they're expecting you. See, this is the shit that pisses me off. Fuck you, Frontier. Yeah, they did say they were expecting me, so of course you cannot travel under the 2 kilometer limit. Yeah, fuck them. I don't care for those missions. At least I don't have to. This is one time where I'm glad that the mission fails, because I wouldn't want to do that again, or even have the option to try it again. But I'm getting a little bit sick of the frequency of these now. You know, I've done, what is it, 5 or 6, maybe 7 missions now. 7 out of the last 7 missions, I think 7. I remember from last night. I think 7 missions, and I've had this shit pop up 3 times now, and not really my thing. Right, so let's clear the. And what is good is that it hasn't failed the other mission, which it would have done in earlier versions, because Frontier are like that. Yeah. Yes, ridiculous. And now you have to start coming in ships that have got. This is why I had the Anaconda, because I have to start arriving in ships now that are fully armed to the teeth, shields like you can't believe, and the only weapon I've got that's effective, or even just remotely effective against the ground, is dumbfire missiles. That's it. Frontier have literally coded in that no other weapon, no matter how powerful, will take out ground forces. And I'm talking about settlement defenses, What else? Skimmers. Try shoot a skimmer with a fixed multi-cannon. I don't know. I think it's didn't they hard code something in where ships can't kill skimmers except with dumbfire missiles? So even if you hit them, like look at me when I was hitting the troops on the ground with plasma, real loads and loads of plasma. No, they just walked through it like it was nothing. Yeah. I don't know. It's all too sudden, you know. You get within 2 kilometers and you're dead. If you're in a ship like this one, which is an exploration ship, really. I'm no use at this gateway, no use here, so I need to get back to Shinny. But no purpose here at all. But that is one of the missions I wouldn't want to try again. So what am I reduced to now? Because it's going to get to the stage where every time there's a mission update, ooh, they're expecting you, or crap like that, that I'm just going to abort the mission and come back and get a different one. That's what's going to end up happening, because I just won't be interested in taking those. So yeah, it's just ridiculous. Flashing up a reminder on the screen as you get there wouldn't go amiss either. Like in the top right hand when it says mission update in blue, it updates it and says take out the scavengers or whatever it is. Just another little reminder there saying don't forget they're expecting you or something like that. Just to put that reminder in your head, because some of us need that reminder. Some of us can remember. I don't remember. Hey Fatini, Cobra X Nail? Or is that meant to be Snell? Snell? Hi Cobra, thank you man, much appreciated. Not having too much fun with it right now myself though. Roger, hey Roger. Yeah, well, the problem with I know you say about taking ones that eliminate scavengers and not faction members. But that wasn't the issue here, because I took the faction members because that was the mission that offered the reward that I wanted. I'm going by the rewards. And if I start having to thin out the missions and say, oh, I can't take that type and I can't take this type, then I've got even less chance of getting the rewards I want. Because I'm now thinning down the amount of missions that I'm prepared to take. And it shouldn't be that way. I should be wanting to take any mission. See, the moment, let's say I parked 2 kilometers out and I got myself into the base. So far, so good. The moment I open up on one of them, if anybody sees me do it, which let's face it, is very highly likely, then again, all the shit's going to hit the fan again. There's probably going to be another Goliath there like last time. And those Goliaths they're ship destroyers. I've had a Python killed by a Goliath very, very quickly once. Just took off from a platform, Goliath opened fire. Had no chance, my Python. No chance, man. So what's it going to do to me on the ground? Well, I'm harder to hit on the ground as it turns out. But, yeah. I don't know what weapon you would use against it. I can use my executioner weapon to take its shields down. But once you get to the hull, oh god. And it moves around so fast as well. Yeah, that doesn't work for me, Happy. Tried it. Tried it, man. Got the SRV out. The thing is, this... It wasn't just a when I say skimmer, well, I didn't say skimmer, you said skimmer. This was a Goliath. We're not talking about the little tiny ones, the little drones. This was a Goliath that I had to try and take out. And an SRV, yeah, good luck. But at the moment you get spotted, which you know is going to happen, unless you're extremely stealthy, at the moment you get spotted, all hell's going to break loose anyway. But now you're stuck inside the base and got very little hiding place. And you can't quickly run to your ship because it's 2 kilometers away. You've got your SRV, but that's going to get destroyed by the Goliath. So screw those missions, man. Don't need them.
Ship is on the ground. Commence power down. Station services are at your disposal.
Good afternoon, Jason. Yes, that would be nice, Tris, in an ideal world. But right now, at this moment in time, I don't have a silencer mode, extra range and a scope. What I object to is these details of the mission coming out later, after I've accepted the damn thing. Right? That's what I object to. Tell me in the mission briefing that I may be expected. There may be people expecting you. It might have actually done that in this mission briefing. I can't remember. It may have actually done that. But regardless, it has to tell you in the mission briefing so that you're aware from the outset. Screw all of these mission critical message updates coming in while you're in space. It's too late now. You've accepted the mission. So now it's gone from a mission that you'd like to do to one that you probably wouldn't want to do. There's too much frustration. I'm talking from a personal point of view, obviously.
If you're looking to get... I hope this goes better for you than the last.
Allied. Okay, single assassination. I think you can cancel without penalty. I'm sure I abandoned a mission yesterday and I didn't get a fine. I think I did. Right, I'm allied. I'm going to try. Let's see what happens here. Threat level 3. Okay, so I should be able to handle that, assuming it stays at 3. Now, look at this. This layout here, what you're seeing, is almost exactly the same as what you get when you look on your navigation panel in the ship. It's more or less like this, isn't it? Why can't they have this part on the navigation panel? Why can't they include that? Don't know. Right, so eliminate what's her face. Okay, no materials. Again.
What precisely did you have in mind?
I'm gonna go blast.
I'm in a good mood, so okay.
Okay, so they've upped it to 376 now. But you're not offering any materials, so ta-ta.
Out on a hell of an opportunity here.
See if any of the mission givers here are offering materials. Oh, it's just him then. No, it's another one here. Fair enough.
Interested in a job? I'm sure you know this, but I won't be able to offer any backup.
Threat level 4. Mineral survey. What's that for again? Let me bring up Inara. I want to see if this is useful before I even accede to something like this. Does Inara... Oh, I see where it. Mineral survey. So that would be. God, why isn't there a section for data? Chemicals, circuits, encoded. Do all. Do find it difficult to maneuver around enough sometimes. Where do I find on Inara what mineral survey is used in? I can't go to blueprints and then just, you know, go through every single one at a time. That would just be ridiculous. So the only way to get around it is to cycle through all the mods manually, one at a time, until you find one that has mineral survey, and then click on mineral survey. Stop nodding, you. Don't know how to. Try sec. Might be one of the things that's useless. Greater range weapon. Do we know if it's greater range on the Manticores or the other ones? Because I think it makes a difference. Go with Manticore mods. Go with greater range. Mineral survey. Click on that. Right, so yeah, Manticore, all the Manticore weapons for greater range. That'll be handy then. And I currently have one. Okay. All right. In that case, it's worth it. So I'm allied, so I want to discuss payment.
What precisely did you
And
have?
I'm going to go with the middle one.
You better make sure you're worth it.
Yes, 8 mineral surveys.
If you fail, don't bother coming back.
Well, I live here, so if I fail, better not be around when I get back, because I'll not be in a good mood. The cheeky buggers, aren't they? Not one of the, apart from Domino, none of these NPCs are happy. They're all miserable, arrogant. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Guys, is it, I've just thought of something. I don't know if it's just me, guys, but I've done some missions this week, right? And some of them have involved walking past NPCs, like workers inside the bases. You know, the ones where they kind of ignore you and just let you go about your business. And I have to say, it might be that I just didn't focus on it at the time. But I have to say that I don't remember any of them doing that, you know, that proximity crap? The don't stand so close, get out of my way, and why are you so close? I don't remember any of them saying that. Forget the list. What list, Sexy? Yeah, penalised when you're given an in-game power item. Yeah, of course, because you have to pay them back for what you stole. That makes sense. That makes sense. The mats and data. Yeah. Well, yeah. I sort of found it just when in the blueprints, really. But they have a list of stuff, and one of the selections in the filter is all, and mineral survey wasn't in that list. So I'm assuming it's either missed out or it's somewhere else.
Landing restraints lifted. You are go for departure.
Sometimes Inara's not the most intuitive website to work around. Why the hell are you focused on? Oh. Why the hell didn't I complete this mission? Hand it in other words. You see what happened there? Look. I don't know if it was the radio call, but look. Up, down. Right, I'm not going to touch anything. I'm not touching the keyboard. Not touching the keyboard. You gonna do it? Or was it that radio comms that did it? It took the focus off that settlement raid and moved it back up to the top left hand icon. Not doing it now. Well, a boost does it. This is Frontier attempting to move things to the top of the list. it's just, let me see if it does it here. See what happens when I boost. Oh no, they've done it on the wrong on the wrong list then. Oh, what are we gonna do with these people? It'd be easier to fix the Middle East than it would this. Right. Units. Is that where we're going? Get rid of your old nets. Go buy some new nets. Engineers components page. Okay. Here's. Oh, I see. Okay. But, wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. That's where I was. Oh, I see what's going on. All right. No, I've got it now. The items and data has got a separate tab. And I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't click into that one. There we go. Yeah, it's there. I was in the right place. I just hadn't realized that components and items and data were two separate lists. I've got it. Perfect. And that page, that's the page I'm going to cross-reference with my with my list. Now, there's also a discrepancy here with Inara, I think. Yeah, there is, because we need to get the wording right here, guys, or Inara does. We have assets, goods, and data. Assets, goods, and data. Well, on Inara, it's assets, items, and data. They need to be called goods, not items. Inara, update your page. Items and goods. Because assets can be items. Anyway, right, where we're going. New nets, and we need to go to, well, cursor's somewhere down there. So let's find out where we need to go to. Mancini's nursery. Well, I hope it's closed. What's my mission? Oh, I can't remember. Steal the personal computer from a settlement. See, there's no threat 3, threat 2. This is a covert assignment. The contract will be nullified if the settlement's alarms are raised. See, now, this is one of those missions where if I wasn't doing it on a stream, I would take my time. Really take my time and just make sure that the alarms don't go off. But I tend to feel a bit more rushed when I'm streaming it. So the chance of me completing this mission successfully, but I will try and do it. Okay, my cursor's... I'm going to put my cursor on Ryansky Dock. As we get closer, actually that's a big gap. The big gap between 1,000 and 8,000. But eventually, it's coming down, but eventually it will, NewNet's B5 will overtake old pool view. I wonder if when NewNet flips up, NewNet's B5 goes up in the list, if the cursor will follow it. But I think it should, especially if you're locked onto it. Or, what happens if you lock onto a target, like this, like I've done, and then move the cursor to somewhere else? Should the cursor stay on Beaten Court Enterprise? Or should it flick back down to the one you've got locked onto? I don't know. It should probably stay on the one you've got locked onto, I guess. Don't know. Maybe working out the logic of where that cursor is. Not that simple after all. There's too many variables. What if this and what if the other? It's like every time I go here, where am I expecting it to be? It's gone back to the top. I don't know what triggered that, whether it was just me re-looking here again. It's all over the place at the moment though. I don't know. Thing to do on the way is also the loadout if you need to. Don't know whether to change into my stealth. I don't have a stealth primary weapon. That's the thing. And in the Dominator I've got 2 slots for primary, but none of them have got any kind of audio masking or any suppressor. Half an hour. Yeah, so I've got to not set off the alarm. So ideally, I want to kill outside guards before going in. Or should I just kill those that are around the building that contains the alarm panel? That might be less risky. But then I have to know which one it is. And the only way to do that is to get authority access. I had some good success with missions yesterday. I was taking all sorts, not yesterday, day before. I was taking all sorts of missions, and I did not have a single mission failure. Yesterday was going okay until that last mission that made me quit the game. But last couple of days has been good. Threat level 5s, threat level 4s, all sorts of stuff. Shutting down alarms, everything. Everything went perfect. I guess it's different when it's just you. You know, you can kind of focus. It does make a difference. Frame rates jumping down into the 20s. Another massive base. What happened to the smaller ones? I daren't get within 2 kilometers now. In case I get wiped out. Mission updated. That's not an update. That's exactly the same as what it was before. Yeah. Take the item from locker 9 in the Agri building. Not trigger the settlement alarm. Agri buildings are opposite me. So there's no command building here, so if there's an industrial building, it could be, the alarm panel could be in there, otherwise it'll be in the power building. Oh, that's the Agri. That's the Agri right there. This one here should be the power building. So I thought those were Agri. Well, the round ones. And then what the hell is that one? I can't make it out thanks to the amazing anti-aliasing or lack thereof. Let's do this. Dominate. I'm going to go with the Maverick because I'm going to want a mixture of bloody Zenith. That Zenith is a 4 and this one is a 3. On unshielded targets, that Zenith will be just fine, and it has the audio masking. Let's go with it. You gotta roll. Now then, do we have lighting? Because I didn't put, yes, I didn't put those ship lights on. So I should be able to have a little bit of a walk around. So that is power over there. That's where I need to be. But of course I need access to that building. Do not trigger the... Right, if I can switch the alarms off, then unless I die, I can't fail the mission. Sweet Caroline. I need a building with windows. I think that one's got it. Oh, hello. Fella over. That's the habitat building. Is that a person? Yeah. Security level 1. Well.
Entering pressurized environment.
I'm gonna need at least 2 or 3.
Commander.
Turn the alarms
Scan ya.
off.
Don't mess around.
Scan detected.
I could have killed him right there. No problem. Just, I like his suit. Looks cool.
What are you doing?
Oh no, they still do it. They still whinge. Taking social distancing to a whole new level of Karen. Get myself a drink, but change my mind.
Pressurized.
Okay. So then we have power building. So it must be, I'm guessing it must be in here. But we need 3. Wow. Okay. Let's whiz off over to the agri. Very quiet, actually, so that in case anybody says stop commander for a scan, the guard, he's not going to have any access. Have grade 3. So there must be somebody I can scan. It's got to be over there. Right. Down onto
Try
the-
that again.
An invitation. Come on. Catch your breath. Ooh, 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 talk to me, talk to me. Ah. Hey, nabbit. Missed him. I thought these were the agris because of all the plants in there. Oh, they are. Okay, they are as well. Fair enough. Right, there was somebody walking around here. Is he coming back? To what the access level is. Security with level 3. Searcher. Searcher. Security with level 3. That would be a very good catch and kill at the same time. Does that mean he's... What's he? Why not? Security with level 3. It's new to me. Are they in the building? Yeah. Okay, so they're in the agri building.
Wait, Commander. Not from around here, are you? Let's see what you're
Scan
about.
detected.
Go about your business.
So, I now need to know what level I need to get into here. 2. Yeah. I could make that out even with the bad aliasing. Jorge Christensen. You know Helena, by the way.
Again.
Do you guys know Helena Christensen? I remember her from the video Wicked Game. Enough said. Where's that security dude? I've got other level 3 people that I can have a pop at though. But right now I can't even get a level 2. Windows here. Okay, fair enough. So let's pop back to the agricultural. Check out another, unless there's a terminal between here and there. Everybody's nice and friendly so far. Take the item from Locker 9. The agricultural production. Well, you can't... Oh. Can you target more than one thing? Interesting. Look, so on the staff list, I already have Carey English targeted. Let's take that off. What about targeting... Target more than one thing. Okay. Researcher. Okay, that researcher is 212 meters in that direction. Okay, next. Randolph. 235 in that direction. Guess it's in the same building. I don't mind getting access to level 2 either, because that way I can steal level 3 from that guard. Rosa. Oh man. All right, what are we looking at in terms of level 2 then? Pretty close by. Okay, that's the kind of... What? See if we can see this. Visible through a window. This gets me into the other building. Can't get height. Ah! So basically, scan a guard, open this door, kill that guard. Gotta be so damn careful though, because if I kill a guard and anybody else hears it, they're gonna radio in, and that's the alarm gone. Gonna stick in. Oh man, this is time. Ooh, guard on this side. This is where it all turns to yeah.
Overload in progress. Overload complete.
I saw 2 arrows very close to each other, but I don't know whether that guard is in. What? This guy's only level 2. That should get me that's enough to turn off the alarms and get me into the power. But I've got to take this guy out clean. Put her in the building. Room, I should say.
Pressurized environment.
An aquarium there. just him. Security. Zapping this guy is not a problem. It's just, where's the security dude? Ah, he's in behind there. Oh. Sorry.
Security profile cloned.
Don't take anything out the lockers. It's too early.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Now, if that body gets discovered, does the alarm get raised? Elmer Fudd. Yeah. I'm hunting. So we need to get to the power building now. Yeah, I don't know whether the alarm gets raised now or not. Covered. But that's why I wanted him over this side of the room. Okay, the power building is right the way around the side. This is one I could do with my little car. I'm not 100% sure, but I think in here... Oh, it wasn't a thing, was it? No. I thought there was some energy cells, but there wasn't. So there's been a panel broke. What I can't do now is have myself scanned. That's a no. Next part's going to be fun. See, this is the thing with this game. While it's like this and all stealthy and quiet and everything's so far working out, it's fun. It's great. I enjoy the, you know, that gotta hold your breath kind of thing, and it's great. But just when things suddenly start going wrong, don't. I'm not much use. I get very moody. Oh, don't tell me it's 3 to get into the power. Really? Fine. Could just do what I did last time. Just burn the panel off. Come in round the side. Right, one of that's a panel for something, and that's the shutdown panel. That might be the one, dude. That might be the one for the alarms. So zap, alarms down, done. What is this guy anyway? I couldn't. I'm gonna go. And because I don't have the authority, I'm going to need to overload.
Overload complete.
And I've just dumped my security access. Here. Not the alarm. Is there anybody else in here? Oh, the settlement alarms might be up those stairs. Question is, can I just zap him when he comes down? It's easier. Come on. I have to hope he's the only one in here. I think he is. It's a small power building. I'm pretty sure he's the only one. So zapping him is easy. I just want to make sure that I do it before he gets to radio. This has got the silencer on it. And this doesn't. But it's a one shot. Which is definitely preferable. Yeah. Go. If I'm coming down the stairs, he's got to take up position behind that console. So, second he does. Probably just inspecting all sorts of things. Come on. No guards patrolling around here. Why I picked this side entrance. It's just a question of playing the waiting game. There isn't a command building on this one, slam dunk. Yeah, Angry. This is what happens when you watch somebody else play, though. Hey, Goat Man, how you doing, sir? Sorry, I'm a little bit ensconced in the game right now, so yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and whatever else, and watch. Don't forget to watch. Why isn't the dude coming back down here again? Come on. Can I not? Can we give us a ability to throw a rock or a whistle? Whistle. Isn't he the least bit suspicious that the door's open? I know, just burst in, right? Even though I've scanned him, it's just a dot. I don't know what direction he's... That guard must have been... on that route already. Didn't see me. So do I use the audio masking pistol or the one-shot plasma? Because once I've got the one-shot plasma, I should be able to very quickly disable the alarm. And the guy's level 3 security, so I should be able to just clone him as well. Gone red.
Entering restricted area. Entering pressurized environment.
Can't see him.
You need to get some backup. Ah!
Bugger. He went red. Ah!
That was in the restricted zone.
Swine.
Vital signs weak.
Where the frig is the alarm controls?
Security profile cloned. Vital signs stabilized.
Can't be serious. Doesn't help. Doesn't help.
No more warning.
Restricted zone.
Leaving restricted area.
No vital signs detected.
that's going to be the end of the stream, guys. That's enough for me. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, that's enough. I've had enough. I didn't care about the shield because there was two of them and there was no way I was going to prevent the alarm going off that way, I don't think. So it was useless. So that's what I think of Odyssey. I think I'm gonna give it a bit of a break because, yeah, I'm oversaturated on this and I'm sick of quitting. Whenever I leave the game, I'm sick of doing so in a bad mood. So, you know, you put all that time and effort in to sneak around and then suddenly, like, what turned that guy red in the first place? Why did the guy that was wandering around in the power center, why did he suddenly turn red? For what reason? Because the door was open? Seriously? He's taking the piss. So yeah, time for something different. I'll catch you next time, guys. Have a good day. Enjoy the football, and whichever team you support, I hope it goes well for you. So until then, ciao for now.